Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine finding something so strange, it completely challenges everything we think we know about life on Earth. Today, we're doing a deep dive into some really mysterious discoveries, recent ones, beneath the Nazca Desert in Peru. We're talking about a set of subterranean chambers.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here, truly fascinating, is how these findings, which were found inside these ancient sarcophagi, they really push the boundaries of, well, known biology and maybe even history itself.
Absolutely. So, our mission today is to kind of grapple with the characteristics of these mummified beings, what they might imply about unknown species, and the bigger picture context of these finds. So let's set the scene a bit. Deep under the Nazca Desert, these underground chambers were found,
Hmm.
and inside, researchers discovered two stone sarcophagi, and in them, several mummified beings, seemingly from totally different species. It's wild.
It really is. And among the remains, there are these two humanoids that are particularly striking. Their features, they suggest they belong to some kind of group. Maybe reptiles, maybe amphibians. It's hard to say.
Right.
Their physiology is just described as strange. Definitely not a known species.
And these aren't just vaguely weird, are they? The details are so specific. They're, what, about 21 centimeters long?
Roughly, yes.
Yeah.
Around 21 centimeters, and they have 3 fingers on their hands and feet. No claws,
Okay.
but there's this thin membrane between the toes that really suggests they could swim easily. Oh, and a tail is visible, too.
A tail, right. And anatomically, you mentioned something pretty unusual about the shoulder blades.
Yes, that's quite remarkable. Their scapula, the shoulder blade, it's actually outside the thoracic cage.
Outside the rib cage? How does that even work?
Well, it's not like anything we typically see. It would likely provide significant aid for propulsion in water, like using their arms as powerful paddles. But it also suggests they might have been erect walkers on land, able to use their hands freely.
So swimming and walking, that's
Yeah.
quite the combination. Trying to classify these must be a real headache.
It's definitely a puzzle. Are they amphibians? Some kind of humanoid reptile? A mix. It's forcing a rethink of existing categories.
I bet. And their faces. You said large eye.
Very large eyes, yeah, emphasizing the sides of the skull. They have a nose and mouth, but apparently no ears. And the skull itself indicates a large cranial capacity.
Suggesting potential intelligence.
It's certainly an indicator, yes. Plus, the skull is described as having a distinct looseness, maybe flexible cartilage, perhaps. It raises questions.
Okay, so we have these reptilian or amphibian humanoids. But you mentioned other finds, too. It wasn't just them.
No, not at all. Alongside those, they also discovered a separate skull, an arm, and even a mummified brain.
Whoa. Okay, tell me about the skull. Different from the humanoids.
Very different. This one has grayish skin still attached and these enormous slanted eyes taking up a huge part of the forehead.
Okay.
And unlike the others, this one has small, thin lips. The top of the skull also has these strange bumps.
And the arm belongs to the skull, you think?
That's the current thinking, yeah. Both the arm and forearm are quite long. The hand is interesting, too. 3 thick fingers, well separated, and they have nails, not claws like you might expect.
Nails. Okay. And here's where it gets really interesting, right? The ring.
Ah, yes. Get this. On one of the fingers of this arm, there's a metal ring encrusted into it.
Encrusted, not just worn.
Exactly, it seems embedded. Which naturally leads to a lot of speculation. Was this an intelligent being? Tool use? Culture?
That definitely kicks things up a notch. And the brain?
Right, a dehydrated brain was found measuring about 9.5 centimeters. Now, mummified brains shrink proportionally, so its original size could have been, well, maybe 4 or 5 times larger. Quite significant.
Wow. Okay, stepping back a bit. You said potentially multiple species.
The reports mention more than 20 different species found in these chambers overall.
20. That's
Yeah.
that's incredible. Does this connect at all to like local legends or anything? I know Nazca has the lines.
It does resonate, actually. There are long-standing stories in Peru about non-human beings who supposedly inhabited the Nazca region.
Yeah.
Some even attribute the famous Nazca lines to them.
Huh. Interesting connection. And where does the analysis stand now?
It's ongoing. Labs in several countries are currently analyzing these remains.
So wrapping your head around all this, what does it potentially mean for how we understand life's possibilities? What really stands out to you about these finds?
Well, I think if we connect this to the bigger picture, the discovery of over 20 distinct species, the ongoing analysis, it raises a really profound question, doesn't it? What other untold histories might still be hidden, literally right beneath our feet, just waiting to challenge our whole understanding of life on Earth?
That's a really powerful thought to leave everyone with. Definitely keep an eye on the story, folks, because it truly feels like we're just scratching the surface of what might be possible.